Hello, everyone. At approximately 10 o'clock this morning, while I was preparing this speech, a stranger sent the message shown here. He claimed he was a road construction worker trapped in Syria. Bombs were coming, the airport would close within 48 hours, and he needed $500 for a ticket home. He promised repayment after reaching America, even though he knew almost nothing about me. Projected on this slide, the request looks ridiculous. Romance scams become less obvious when affection, trust, fear, and urgency are introduced gradually. Should social media users learn romance scam tactics before trusting strangers online? My answer is yes. Scammers borrow credibility through false identities, manipulate genuine emotions, and follow patterns people can learn to recognize. I am qualified to discuss this because my photographs were stolen for a false Instagram account, and I repeatedly received messages from supposed military members, doctors, engineers, oil rig workers, and contractors. They declare love, demand photographs, push WhatsApp, Telegram, Zangi, Signal, etc., and invent overseas emergencies. One asked for money just today. This crime is not funny to someone whose identity, dignity, trust, or savings are being stolen. That human harm is why recognizing this script matters. My first point is borrowed trust. Scammers use stolen photographs, fake credentials, and artificial intelligence. Military members, doctors, engineers, oil rig workers, and aid workers appear honorable and successful, while their jobs conveniently explain distance and restricted communication. The person pictured may be another victim whose identity has been stolen. The criminal is the account operator, not the innocent person in the photograph. Assuming a uniform proves honesty is a fallacy. Assuming one fraudulent military profile makes every service member dishonest is a hasty generalization. The warning sign is not the occupation itself, but it is an unverified identity combined with suspicious behavior. The borrowed face attracts attention, but emotional manipulation creates control. My second point is emotional control. Scammers begin with compliments and constant contact. They mirror a person's interest, grief, religion, or hope for companionship. They may call someone a soulmate or discuss marriage almost immediately. This is called love bombing. The affection is fake, but the victim's response is real. Daily messages create routine and attachment. Affection may then alternate with silence, anger, crisis, or guilt. Refusing money becomes, "You do not trust me. You do not love me." Or as one stranger just recently told me last night, "You are selfish." Victim shaming is cruel and ineffective. Scammers weaponize trust, empathy, loyalty, and compassion, not stupidity. Next comes the manufacturer crisis. Medical care, custom fees, frozen accounts, damaged equipment, military leave, or travel home. The scammer promises repayment and claims delay will cause a disaster. This morning's message compressed the pattern in 2 minutes. Syria, bombs, an airport closing within 48 hours, $500 and promise repayment. Some scammers build relationships for months. Others test many people immediately. The speed changes, but the pattern remains: distance, crisis, deadline, and money. Research supports this conclusion. In a 2024 peer-reviewed study, Rebecca Cole interviewed 19 American victims. She found emotional, physical, financial, and legal consequences, not merely lost money. Victims may be educated and competent. Scammers exploit an emotional reality that feels genuine. The FBI's guidance also passes the CARS test. It is credible because investing fraud is part of the FBI's responsibility. Accurate because it aligns with the FTC and peer-reviewed research. Reasonable because it claims match recurring behavior and supported by reported cases. These sources confirm that scammers create false identities, manufacture relationships, and eventually request money. An opposing view is that platforms, detectors, and video calls should identify scammers for us. I agree that technology helps. Reverse image searches, account histories, live video, and reporting tools provide evidence, and platforms should improve moderation. However, technology cannot guarantee identity. Video may be stolen, pre-recorded, or deep-faked. Detectors make mistakes, and platforms sometimes decide that harmful messages violate no rules. Relying entirely on a blue checkmark, video call, or platform decision creates a sense of false security. Technology is one layer of protection. Informed human judgment is another. My third point is practical protection. Pause and keep the conversation on the original platform while evaluating the account. Reverse search photographs, examine account history, and verify claims independently. Never, ever send money, gift cards, cryptocurrency, banking access, verification codes, identification, or intimate photographs to an unverified stranger. Break secrecy by telling someone you trust. Save screenshots, report the account, and block it. If money or information was sent, contact the financial institution and report the fraud to the FTC and FBI. Do not only ask, does this photograph look real? Ask whether the person's behavior is consistent, verifiable, respectful, and free from pressure. Trust actions, not only words. Should social media users learn this pattern before trusting strangers online? Yes. Scammers borrow credibility through false identities, manipulate genuine emotions, and repeat a recognizable sequence of intimacy, secrecy, distance, crisis, urgency, and requests. I also acknowledge Ruth Grover, founder of Scam Haters United, whose passing was announced today. Her work exposed stolen identities, supported victims, and taught people worldwide to recognize these crimes. Sharing that knowledge helps her work continue. Kindness does not require surrendering judgment. Real affection respects boundaries, survives verification, and never arrives with a payment deadline. If a stranger offers immediate love but demands secrecy, urgency, money, or proof of devotion, pause before your compassion becomes their opportunity. Protect your identity. Protect your money. Protect your heart. Thank you for listening to this speech. I hope it helps you.